back to my channel. Or good morning, vlogsters. I don't know what I'm gonna do, so I will put you in here for a quick second while the car warms up. Sorry about that. I thought I would vlog today because it's cold. No, that's not why. I'm not that cold. Obviously, I'm not that cold. I don't have a coat on. It's 35 degrees and it snowed last night. I have been having... Sorry, now I have allergy, itchy eyes. Oh, so sorry about that. I've been having a little trouble, like, sleeping. Really, it's staying asleep. The birds, the sun. We have blackout curtains. We had a little issue behind our headboard. And we have blackout curtains behind these, like, matelassé drapes. Matelassé is like this. Look it up. It's sort of like a piece of material that actually has like raised pieces, not brocade where it's like sewn into it, but it's like they're raised up. Okay, anyway, so we have these matelassé curtains, and behind them we have blackout curtains. And when we were doing something behind the headboard, the blackout curtain, it was the middle of the night, and the blackout curtain apparently wasn't closed properly when we closed the matelassé drapes. And then we put the headboard back, and it's a two-man job because we have a king-size bed, and we have to access the back of the headboard later today. So I was like, it's just 2 or 3 days. Why am I gonna bother? But there beams a light of the sun, and it doesn't beam because it's got curtains over it, but it's bright enough that it wakes me up. And we're night people, like we're late night people, so I usually don't go to bed till 2:30. And I'm getting up at like 6, quarter to 6. You know, the sun doesn't rise until 7 o'clock, but it really starts to rise. It starts to become bright out earlier than that. I think the car's warm enough for me to put the heat on. We're gonna go pick up some Walmart groceries. So I'm really tired. That's what I was trying to get to. I got up really early and I started to fall back to sleep just when the alarm went off to go pick up the groceries. But I'm by myself. I let Jim sleep in. He set his alarm to wake up so that he can help me bring stuff in and pack stuff away. But we'll catch you guys in a little bit. I just wanted to say good morning. So I just decided that I was going to drive with you guys. Just so you know, you're in a place that it's in my GPS holder, so it's not, I won't be looking at you. If you've not been in a car vlog where I've driven before, I won't be looking at you. I don't know what's going on. Going to pick up Walmart groceries. I feel like husband complaint of the day. But it's not really a complaint. It's just sort of, I don't, not that I don't know how to talk to you about what's going on without sounding negative when negative stuff's going on. It doesn't give me negative feelings. I'm just telling you the things that are having them. Maybe that I'm having to overcome. Maybe there's a delicate balance, that subtlety of language that we have to learn how to report the bad things that's going on without sounding sad or negative. Let's put it that way. So I request my husband to back the car in. A few reasons. One, the driver's side would be between the two cars. So our carport has these brick You're okay. There's a lot of room. I turn into my lane, you turn into your lane. What are you doing? Okay, maybe not. I don't know what happened, but okay. The carport has, it's open walls on the carport, but each one has like these brick pillars, and there's like these cement planters that go between the brick pillars that your car doors could hit. So just to give me more room, we have to park on the one side of the driveway because of the slope of the driveway. The one side slope is really steep and we bottom out if we park on that side. but mom's got like a mini SUV, so she doesn't have that same problem. So she parks on the one side, we park on the other. I'm sorry, I just have to see how fast I'm going. Okay. And where our two cars, driver's side's doors are together, would be like in the middle if we backed in. So I said to Jim all the time, I'm like, if you could really back in, it'd be so great. I don't have to worry about being too close and getting in and being stuck. Plus, you know, there's a lot of other benefits. The driver's side, which is the door that's mostly accessed, you know, sometimes you drive by yourself, is away from the elements. Like, that's the same with mom's car. If the driver doors are both on the inside of the carport, you know, you don't have to worry about the elements so much. If it's currently raining when you're trying to get in the car, you know, the open side of the carport won't get you wet. You know, your passengers may get wet, but like I said, somebody's always driving. There's not always a passenger. So I asked him if he can back in. Now, it was snowing when he came home last night, so I know why he didn't back in. It's just a little bit more difficult for him to back in. He's uncomfortable with backing in. Let's put it that way. It's a skill he had in New York that I feel like he is losing. A lot of driving skills that he learned in New York, I feel like he's losing some driving skills. So I'm constantly encouraging him to like go out and do these things again. That's one of them. Backing in the driveway is one of them. Now, we used to live on a very busy street in the little town we lived in. I mean, you know, it wasn't, you know, Broadway in Manhattan, but I mean, it's, you know, it was busy for the little town we lived in. And we would actually like, you know, plan it so that you could back in off this busy street. Anyway, it's just a skill he had that I want him to not lose his confidence in. So I've been encouraging him even more lately. Well, I guess I just didn't realize or consider that he didn't back in last night. And I feel like a flub today. Like, do you ever have those days where you feel like a flub? You just want to put on your most comfy pants and this is from a girl who wears dresses all the time. I'm just saying. But it's cold, so I just wanted to put on, like, I'm wearing sweatpants. They're like it's my only pair of sweatpants. If you have been around a real long time, these are the sweatpants that I wore every day to clean the house after the flood. What I did was I wore them over pants. Like, I would wear leggings and then put these over them because it was freezing in there. Like, it was so cold. These are the pants, like, they're my winter pants. So what I'll do is I'll put on a pair of leggings and I'll put the sweatpants over them normally. But today I was like, sweatpants, t-shirt, sweatshirt, scarf. I don't even have my coat on. I'm just like, ugh, you know, and I feel like a flub today. So I wanted to just wear my slippers. I got these really cute muck-luck slippers at Christmas time, and I wanted to wear them, and I never considered that he wasn't going to back in. So when I go out to the house, everything's melting and there's puddles, and I'm like, now my feet are going to get wet. I have to go around the back of the car to set up the bags, and now my feet are going to get wet. It's just stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, this is the morning. This is the day we're going to have. It has been so incredibly gloomy and bleh for so long. I feel like it's been a month, but we had a couple of like bursts of sunshine. This isn't typical, so I don't want to be like, oh, why are you living there? It's not typical. It's just this winter, and I know a lot of people across the country are having the same sort of winter issues or whatever, but it's just like getting over it, you know? So I'm just going to turn you guys off for a second because I'm at Walmart and I want to get on the app and tell them what spot I'm in and stuff like that. So I'll share that with you in a minute. So it's one of those miserable winters, and it's weird because you get a break. You know, you normally get a break in the winter. You get like 2 days of yuck, 1 day of sun, 4 days of yuck, 2 days of sun. It just doesn't seem to be that way right now. So it's just, I feel like it's bringing everybody down. Amanda, is the muck bringing you down?
No.
Oh, okay, good. See, she's chipper. Good girl. But, so then, you get ucky and then you're tired and you got wet feet and I feel like I just whine all the time. So, just telling you what I'm dealing with. So, I really was like deciding, do I want to go shopping or whatever when I was getting dressed this morning, and I said definitely not. I stayed in bed, just rolled out, threw on some clothes, and came to pick up groceries. But today, we talked about we're going to clean the office. We're going to do major purge. So, yay. We're going to gather up all of the extra craft stuff and then the gift stuff, and it's all just been thrown in the office. So it's like, I'm excited to share that with you. I'm excited to bring you guys along on this crazy journey that we live in our life. And I'll catch you again when we're back home with Jim. So I just got finished hauling all this stuff. Now I've got to put it away. But before we even got started, we had to have a talk. Because the gloominess is really affecting him, and he doesn't, I don't know if it's because of being an only child growing up, which isn't an excuse because you're an adult and it's whatever, but I know that's ingrained in people's DNA. But he often thinks he's an island unto himself, and just like what he does doesn't affect everybody else. Why should it affect everybody else, what I do and how I feel? Because it does. Because the people around you love you and they live with you, and when you emanate glory, you want us to all be infected. But when you emanate crap, we have to be, why are we infected? You know what I mean? So, I'm going to go put this away, so I'll catch you guys in a little bit. I'm telling you, I really do got to bring a brush in here. Okay. Hello. Okay. So, Jim got a phone call. The last time I vlogged was right after I hauled the groceries. Jim got a phone call to go to work. So the plans to clean today, out the window. The thing is, we really have to do it tomorrow because next week we're trying to redo the pantry. And I'm not really sure if he's not going to get called in next week too. They're a little like short-staffed, so it's a little difficult, but I just thought I'd come on here and just like end the vlog and say, as always, take care. God bless you next time. I was thinking like, okay, well, since he's not going to be here anyway, let's go ahead and do some DIYs, craft up a little bit. And I think I have one more neutral farmhouse wreath idea in mind. And then I have my Mardi Gras wreath. And I think I shared with you guys that Sissy Can Do It made the cutest St. Patrick's Day wreath that I've seen in the very longest time. And actually, I was kind of like mad that I didn't think about that last year when I made my St. Patrick's Day rainbow. But it is what it is. I was kind of contemplating, like, can I throw in 1 or 2 more Valentine's Day things? Just they were projects that I wanted to do. I'm going to go through all my stuff. It was supposed to be today, so I can determine if there was going to be 1 or more. It would have been tonight or tomorrow. They would just be last minute, gift type of ideas. But again, I don't think it's going to happen. But, I think I'm just going to go ahead and do these DIYs. I was down the Pinterest rabbit hole again today. That's really funny. What non-YouTube people consider like a way to spend your time, like your free time, like on social media, on Pinterest, shopping catalogs, it ends up being like work and research. So it's really funny that I don't want to say it's taken the joy out of it, because obviously if I didn't enjoy doing this, I wouldn't do it anymore. There are times when it's overwhelming. I put the schedule on myself. I put the pressure on myself. Nobody does that for me but myself. But there are times like I'm overwhelmed with the schedule, but that's, like I said, that's my own doing. I love doing this. I love creating. I love teaching. I love interacting with you all. I know I don't do that as much as I used to in the comments section, but I do love all the interactions we have. I love hearing about your lives. I love seeing about your lives. It's just, you know, I do. So, if this to be it, I'm going to say thank you again for walking on this journey with us. And the day was, the sun didn't come out, but the clouds got thinner, that the sky got brighter. Does that make sense? You know those days where it's like there's still overcast, but it's really bright overcast? That was what the afternoon ended up being. And then the good news is Jim had to work, or Jim volunteered to go to work. But and I want you to know, he asked me first. He said he wanted to just run by me. What did I feel about it? And I'm just trying always to be supportive of him, and you know, if he thinks he can handle it without too much pressure or anything. So Jim went to work, but the good news is he didn't have to be there till 7, so it'll be a short night for him, working 7 to 11:15 or whatever. But then he's going to work on Thursday. And Thursday was originally when we were going to celebrate Valentine's Day, because he has to work on Friday. But we'll may do something tomorrow, or may just do something next week. So we were kind of like throwing some ideas around. Like maybe we'll exchange gifts still like Friday morning. Maybe have like a Valentine's Day breakfast or something. I have those cute pancake molds that I got at Target Dollar Spot. So maybe we'll have like some heart-shaped pancakes or something. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I just wanted to say thanks all. And as always, you guys take care. God bless. I'll see you next time. Bye.